the same. I can't lose. All this treasure will stay mine for sure. Your love's a cruise to a place I've never been before. And I choose to give myself to you. Who knew this was something I would do? But I do love to, baby. Make sweet, 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 sweet love to you. I do love to, baby. To make sweet, 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 sweet love to you.
Yes, sweet, sweet love, all right? Addictive love. I'm telling you, that's the voice of Christopher Martin. And the time is now 16 minutes past the hour of 12 p.m. At this time, we have our midday news coming to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Thank goodness it's a sale at Courts. Don't miss the biggest sale of the year. 2 days only, October 17th and 18th. Get more with 30% off credit or 15% off cash purchases store-wide. 10% off laptops, cell phones and gaming, plus 50% off doorbuster deals. You don't want to miss these special offers. It's the biggest sale of the year, October 17th and 18th, only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene. On October 14th, 2025, students at the J.P. Eustace Secondary School paraded their textbooks for a hands-on lesson in fire safety. Led by Sergeant Phillips of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Fire Department, in collaboration with the Community Disaster Response Team, CDRT, this session ignited curiosity and sparked awareness and action. Students learned how to prevent fires, respond quickly, and evacuate safely, empowering them to protect not just themselves, but their families and communities. The RSVGPF Fire Brigade has remained committed to keeping our nation safe through education, awareness, and community partnership. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Meteorological Services says it continues to monitor the progress of an approaching tropical wave located near 40 degrees west, more than 1,000 miles east of the Windward Islands. There is a large area of showers and thunderstorms embedded within this wave, and the National Hurricane Center has indicated that there is a low chance of tropical cyclone development for this feature. The system is likely to generate cloudy skies and trigger moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms across SVG late this weekend, Sunday into Monday. Model guidance suggests that rainfall accumulations of 50 to 75 millimeters with higher amounts in mountainous areas are possible. In addition, strong surface winds will accompany the system, agitating the coastal waters across SVG. Marine advisories, flash flood watches, or warnings may come into effect as this wave edges closer to SVG. Residents are strongly advised to keep informed on the progress of this wave. Still on the local scene, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says work will soon continue on both the Thomas Saunders Secondary School and the Girls High School. He indicated that the original plans to refurbish the school proved not to be feasible given structural issues. Consequently, the government determined that reconstruction rather than cosmetic refurbishment would better ensure long-term safety and sustainability. Dr. Gonsalves acknowledged that both buildings had serious structural deficiencies and the initial assessments made on the existing structures had to be corrected. After the initial assessments were corrected and the budget adjusted, the Prime Minister noted that they had to go back to the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, and would be seeing a startup. On to news in the region. The Barbados Police Service Serious Organized Crime Unit has arrested and formally charged 52-year-old Sean Marston Campbell for drug-related offenses. Campbell is a resident of number 44 Orange Hill Development, St. James. He is charged with the following offenses which were committed on October 15, 2025. Possession of cannabis, trafficking of cannabis, and intent to supply. The total estimated weight of the suspected cannabis is 24.80 kilograms, with an estimated street value of $99,200 Barbadian dollars, or US $49,262.62. Campbell is scheduled to appear in the Holton Magistrate Court today. The Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, has dismissed an appeal by opposition leader Alan Chastany in a case linked to the withdrawal of customs charges filed several years ago against Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire. The ruling, delivered on October 15th, confirmed earlier decisions by St. Lucia's High Court and the Court of Appeal, both of which had rejected Chastany's challenge. The matter began in 2020 when the Comptroller of Customs filed charges against Hilaire under the Customs Act. The charges were related to an alleged importation of a Land Rover Discovery vehicle following his return from his post as St. Lucia's High Commissioner in London. The judges said there was no evidence that the Director of Public Prosecutions had formally taken over the case. Also, the court said that once the magistrate granted permission to withdraw the case, the decision replaced the comptroller's administrative action. The CCJ's ruling brings the case to a close, affirming the withdrawal of the charges against Hilaire was lawfully executed and not subject to further judicial review. On the international scene, a Taiwanese airline has apologized for requesting paperwork from an employee after her death in the latest development of a case that has sparked widespread anger. The 34-year-old EVA Air flight attendant, surnamed Soon, reportedly fell ill on September 24th during a flight from Milan to EVA Air's base in Taoyuan, Taiwan. Ms. Soon was hospitalized upon arrival and eventually died earlier this month on October 8th. Days after her death, the airline texted her asking for proof that she had applied for leave during the time she was in the hospital. Her death has sparked anger online amid speculation that she was overworked. Taiwanese authorities and EVA Air are now investigating whether Ms. Soon was denied medical help or discouraged from taking sick leave. Finally, in sports, Naomi Osaka has pulled out of the Japan Open before Friday's quarterfinal because of a leg injury sustained in the second round. The former world number one held back tears and needed painkillers to come through a win after defeating champion Suzanne Lamens on Wednesday. Osaka, who completed the match with strapping on her left thigh, was due to face Jacqueline Christian in the last 8, but she will instead progress to the semi-finals. The 4-time Grand Slam champion is the latest high-profile player to suffer late-season injury or health issues. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coach St. Vincent Limited.
Thank goodness it's a sale at Courts. Don't miss the biggest sale of the year. 2 days only, October 17th and 18th. Get more with 30% off credit or 15% off cash purchases store-wide. 10% off laptops, cell phones, and gaming. Plus 50% off doorbuster deals. You don't want to miss these special offers. It's the biggest sale of the year. October 17th and 18th. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Conditions apply.